Welcome everybody to Boston Ventures. In today's video, we've got a special one. We're gonna be visiting Villas del Palmar Luxury Hotel in Cancun, Mexico. So follow me on that journey.
So starting off with the check-in process, everything was smooth as butter. When you come in, you get received with a nice cocktail, and all the staff was actually pretty friendly. As far as the price, the room that you're going to see here is an ocean view front, and that was $400 a night for 2 people, and this was the all-inclusive package. If you guys want something a little bit cheaper, they do offer room-only packages, and it's about $150 extra per person for an adult for the all-inclusive, and about $75 extra for kids. So really, I do definitely think it's worth it getting that all-inclusive package. And as well, this hotel is about 40 minutes from the airport, and if you guys don't have your transportation, I recommend using USA Transfers, which is the highest rated transportation company in Cancun. I'll leave the link down below in the description for you.
So now we're gonna do the room tour, and this is the most common room that they sell, so let's go ahead and take a look at it. As soon as you walk in, you get your little seating area with a little table. It's very, very nice. Now, this one that we got does have two beds because there's 2 of us, so we're gonna have 2 beds. Now, it does include a little package if you guys want it, like for your kids, that comes with a little turtle, some crayons, some toys. That's an extra package that you can get as well for the kids. On the left-hand side, we have the closet. It does include the safe, and you get some bathrobes, and you actually do get plenty of space to put all your suitcases and all your clothes with some hangers and all that. Let's take a look at what we get here. You get your, this one actually comes a little nicer. You get your, usually you just get the ones out of the shower, but you get your sandals in case you didn't bring them, in case you're like me where I'm just somebody that loves using shoes. So after this, let me show you the rest of the room. Now, we got a TV here in the middle, which is actually a fairly big TV that overlooks to the whole bedroom. You get your nice little place here if you want to work. Again, not recommended while you're on vacation. And then the nicest part is once you go outside. They also told us that every room does come with a hammock. So if you guys have heard of Mexico, you've heard of hammocks, and this is something pretty nice. I mean, you wake up in the morning, come to the hammock, and then you get the nice, beautiful view of the Cancun Ocean, which is what many people come for. And now let me just show you the bathroom really quick. Before we go into the bathroom, this is the mini bar. And if you do get the all-inclusive plan, you can refill this once a day. It comes with your general things, a bunch of Fanta, Sprites, Cokes, some beers. It also comes with some Gatorade. So actually, compared to the other mini bars that I've seen, I would say this one is a premium mini bar. And also, if you get the all-inclusive, you do get room service 24/7, which is very, very nice. You also get some Nespressos in here and some water. So definitely some high-end stuff. We walk into the bathroom, not the biggest bathroom I've seen, but again, it does do its job. Everything seems very, very nice. The bathtub is also very nice. So overall, the room is very clean and really no issues with that. So let's go on to the next thing. So we're here at the general buffet in the hotel where everybody can come and eat, and they actually do have something pretty interesting that I haven't seen in the other places. Their buffet looks really good, but they have this place, it's like a healthy bar. So they gave us a bunch of smoothies to try, so let's go ahead and try them all. I will say though, I think these don't have like any added sugars or anything like that from what I can taste, but this one was definitely my favorite if you want sweet. But out of all of these, I think I'd have to go with the golden smoothie was my favorite if you like spices. But overall, something pretty unique that you don't see at other buffets in all-inclusive resorts.
Now, food in general in this buffet was actually pretty good. I think I'd give this buffet a solid 8.5 out of 10. The food had lots of colors. There was quite a few options. They had eggs, mushrooms, waffles, French toast, and different kinds of meats and cold cuts as well. A bunch of different cereals as well for the kids if you're into that, and different kinds of yogurts and toppings. So the buffet was actually really, really well-rounded, but also the quality of the food was actually pretty good. Now for the fancier side of things, they have this steakhouse and seafood grill that opens a little bit later in the day. I'll leave the menu here for you guys if you guys want to pause the video and check it out. But overall, the place looks very nice inside, and the food is actually pretty good in there as well.
So now we're going to show you one of the most important parts of why you come to Cancun, the beach. This one specifically has a bar called Tiki Bar. And it's actually pretty cool. You got a bar directly on the beach. I mean, look at this. We're literally on the beach. You got the view. And not only that, if you come with the all-inclusive pass, you get a bunch of drinks. I'll show you right now what you get. But you also get food. So if you're staying out there in the beach, you're laying down, you can ask the waiter. He can come get you food, drinks, anything like that without any extra charge. And let me tell you, that is a huge, huge benefit. So let me just show you some shots of what the beach looks like, the amount of space, and also what the menu includes. And yeah, enjoy. All right, so now we're in the beach. Let's just talk little general things around here. The beach is very, very nice. There's no seaweed. We are in the months of August, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, August. You get very, very little seaweed. There's actually a lot of places for you to lay down, get a drink and everything like that. It doesn't seem like overpopulated. You've got your volleyball area here. Something also very, very nice. If you guys want to go to Isla Mujeres, it's literally like a 5-minute walk. Like the ferry is right there. That's the Ultramar ferry that will take you directly to Isla Mujeres. So that is a huge plus. You don't have to pay extra for that. And they also have the kids thing in the middle of the ocean there. Well, not in the middle of the ocean, but a little bit over there. And it's kind of like supposed to be a playground. And even though we're not kids, I definitely want to go on there, and we're going to try it as soon as we finish this. But overall, very, very nice beach. Another cool thing that this hotel has to offer are the water activities. And unlike the other hotels that I went to, these ones actually has quite a few of them, and they're all included in your package. So one, you get to do paddleboard. The other one's kayak. Also, if you love doing kayak, at 9 in the morning, they go and they do a tour. They have 2 different options. It's like about an hour tour, and you go and snorkel and all that. So if you're up for that, get up at 9 in the morning and come here and do that tour. The second part that they have is this kind of like water park here, and that's the one that we're gonna do. We're gonna experience that a little bit, see how fun it is. But overall, yeah, and I think they said it closes until 4:30 p.m. And again, you've got your place that you can sit down and relax if you just want to watch your kids play. And all you have to do really is go over there, sign up, sign your waiver, they give you your life jacket, and that's it. So let's go and enjoy. So it's always insanely hot here in Cancun. We're at 38 Celsius, which is almost 100 Fahrenheit. So now it's time to jump into a pool, and we're gonna show you the different pools that they have, because they actually have quite a few. So this is the first pool that we have, and it is adults only. So you get some nice hammocks on the side, and it's not really boarded off or anything, but again, you only have adults only in here. And we also have a jacuzzi. We got the next pool, which has a walkway through the middle with a waterfall, which is actually something pretty cool. You can have your kids running around back and forth getting wet. This one is 1.22 meters or 4 feet in depth. Now we've got the main pool, which has some shallow parts, some deep parts. You've got some kids playing around. You've also got volleyball, pool volleyball, which is something that I do want to try. They have a bridge that overgoes the pool. So overall, a pretty nice pool with a bunch of greenery. And again, very, very beautiful. You're overlooking the ocean when you're in this pool. So very, very, very nice. Also, if you're an elite member, you get your private pool, and this one is super overlooking the ocean. You've got the nicest view, and obviously you don't get any disturbance if you don't want any kids running around or anything like that. And also with a bar right next to it. So that's pretty cool if you ask me. Now we've got this next pool where you've got these little water guns that you can shoot around. And also, if you're into the massaging pools, then this one also has it.
Now, this being a family resort, the kids club, or what the kids can do in the hotel, is pretty important, and this hotel has a lot of things. So you've got your general kids club, and again, I just kind of recorded over top because there were kids in there, so I didn't want them appearing in the video. But there's lots of activities that they could do. They've got this playground where people watch them. You can also order a nanny if you want them to watch them in different specific places. And I also took a video here. I'll show you the picture of all the activities and the different times. Also, your kid can go in here if they are 4 years up to 12 years of age.
So now we're going to show you one of their most unique amenities, which is a spa in the middle of a jungle in the middle of the hotel. So let's take a look at how that looks. So once you go in, something very cool about this place is that even though it's in the middle of the hotel and it's a family resort, you cannot hear a thing. I mean, just you being in the middle of all these plants and everything like that makes you forget that you're in the middle of the resort. They've got some cool things in here, like they've got some pool plunges in here. So they got like the cold one, the hot one, and then the warm one. So that's one's pretty interesting. They got your regular things like massages. They've got a couple massages as well, and I'll show you here the list of prices and everything that comes. But I think it's a pretty good spa. Now I'm going to give you my thoughts on the overall hotel with a score on the most important categories. And starting with the first one, that's going to be the room. And honestly, I think I have to give the room a solid 9 out of 10. Number one, it had a better mini bar than I've seen in other places. Second of all, the room service 24/7 included in your room. That is another big plus. And honestly, everything was really clean. It seemed pretty good for the price. And the hammock in the end as well, aiming at the beach, I mean, that is just a huge extra benefit. Now with the next category, we got the food. And for this one, I'm going to give it a solid 8.5 out of 10. The general buffet was pretty good. It had a lot of options and the taste was actually really, really good. And for the other place, I did try the food at the beach and the food at the center of the hotel. There was a little restaurant there and everything was actually pretty good. They had a bunch of different options like salmon, octopus. There were a couple of things that we didn't like, maybe had a little bit more fat, but really nothing of bad quality or lacking anything like that. And also the cocktails in the beach were also pretty amazing for being an all-inclusive place. And for the next category, we got the atmosphere. Now I'm going to divide it into two scores. Number one for the kids, and I'm going to rate it a 9.5 out of 10. It's got a lot of activities for the kids, lots of pools. You got the kids club, you got the nanny, you got the cool things in the beach. For the kids, I 100% agree. This is one of the best family resorts there is. But it's not so good on the adult side. Now, let me tell you this. If you guys just want to purely relax and just sit on the beach, sip margaritas all day long, then I guess the atmosphere is a 10 out of 10. But if you're an adult looking for a couple more things to do on the resort, then that's where I think they're lacking just a little bit. So for the adults, I'm going to have to give this an 8 out of 10. Again, if you're just more into relaxing, then this is for you. But if you're looking for a little bit more activities, then you may want to find another one. And for the last one, we've got service. And for this one, I really don't have any complaints. So I'm going to have to give it a 10 out of 10 in service. I mean, everybody since the start was very friendly. Even the people in the restaurant, the people in the beach, the people in the spa, and even in the kids club as well. So everywhere we went, I mean, the staff was always really nice and I really had no issues about the service. So that makes it the overall 8.9 in rating. And would I recommend this hotel? Definitely I would, especially if you're planning a family vacation, you got kids and you want good food and a nice place on the beach. And as well, right beside you to go to Isla Mujeres, 100% yes, I would recommend this hotel. Let me know down below in the comments if you got any questions. I'll answer them for you and I'll see you all in the next one.